Hi everybody, it's me again, Kathy Wells. I am the Classically Minded Mom, and today I just wanted to do a short video about what is classical education. Um, Classical education has really gotten so popular in the past, I would say 10 years, particularly, but even in the past 20 years. You've got the Blue Dorns, who are great. I love all the stuff that comes out of just about every arena in classical education. You've got Christopher Perrin, you've got Andrew Kern, you've got Classical Conversations, you've got Memoria Press. I mean, it just goes on and on. Veritas Press, it just goes on and on. And so I'm sure there is a really super technical definition of classical education, but my definition has evolved over time. I got started in classical education through Classical Conversations, and so my definition of classical education was very much about methodology. It was very much the Lost Tools of Learning with Dorothy Sayers, just the Poll Parrot stage and all of that, the 3 different stages. And that's really where I began, and I think that's a great starting point, and I love, love, love CC for instilling that deeply in me and helping me understand those 3 different stages of learning, because it's really helped me in my own life and with my children. I love it. But my understanding has broadened quite a bit since then. So what classical education to me essentially is the search for truth, beauty, and virtue. And that's it. There you go. Goodbye. And that's wrapped around great literature. That's wrapped around the great books, the great conversation. It's wrapped around a liberal arts education, which is another word, in my opinion, for classical education, a humanities-based education, which is another word for the same thing, in my opinion. I know that we talk a lot about Latin, but why? Because we want to read the great writers of Western civilization. We want to read their thoughts, and we want to read it in their original language. And there's a lot more to classical education, but I just wanted to give you a brief overview in case you were kind of wondering, what is this? I do have a background in Charlotte Mason, so I have a very high value on great quality children's literature. So I really appreciate that aspect of classical education, that it has very much to do with deep thinking and Socratic questioning about great literature. So that's it for today. That's sort of what classical education is to me in a nutshell. And I'm sure many people could totally correct me and say, oh, you're off here, and that's fine. In humility, welcome correction. I'm sure there's something I've left out. But anyway, that's all I wanted to share with you today. If you have any questions, make sure that you post them below. Subscribe and like, please, and check out my blog. Thanks.